camera on the pipes. So this is, I mean, obviously it's the same video where I'm working on these trees for the stop motion cabin stuff, and the plan is that we're going to do right now is trim these down a little bit and then get some like greenage on them because I want the lights to come through the branches. So got my little drill here, and yeah, that's what we're doing. So let me plug in my glue gun. call it good for this one. I just decided I'm not going to record every single one getting treed up, because that would take forever. But let me show you what we got. So this is what we're looking at. I think that looks pretty freaking good. I'm getting a lot of good bits for later. Let's see. I'm standing on a thing. I'm not that tall. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna call it for this one, and then I'm gonna record all the other ones off camera. And then, yeah, I'm gonna leave some of these trees still a little barren, just so this way there's a little bit more green. Just so there's like some evidence that there is life. I think it looks a lot better than just having the twigs. So yeah, so that's the part, that's this chunk of this video is doing this. I think it looks pretty, I think it looks pretty good. Alrighty, so for this video we're going, or this is all the same video, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, it depends how I edit it, so shut up. Did these last night. These are the textured paper. I'm going to slice these up to get trees, but I need to paint. I need to paint them brown. So we'll get that. Let's get this out of the way. This is a mess. All right. Paintbrush. Nutmeg brown. But yeah, my plan is to paint this all brown, slice it up, and then I gotta make them a little tree looking. But first coat, brown. I could probably play with hot glue gun. You're probably wondering, Blake, why you paint it like you've never painted anything before, and that's because trees are not perfect. So I'm doing this like really thick, not consistent, so there's a lot more gradient of color. So we're gonna actually call that one good. I need a paper towel. Paper towel's right here. And yeah, I'm just gonna do a sloppy, thick, slightly heavy, but also thin in a lot of parts. A very messy paint job. I think it's gonna work out pretty good. And then luckily brush strokes look like bark. Where the fuck can I put this? Dude, Blake, get your shit in a basket. Alright, that's the third one there. And I'm gonna let these dry, and then I'm gonna get a sponge and to kind of give some more texture. The paper's not giving me as much texture as I was hoping it would, but that's fine. Who cares? Actually, could I just use this paper towel? Oh my god, I could just use this paper towel. That'll give it texture. Yeah. Oh. Oh, hell yeah. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Just give it a little bit of some non-flat texture. If only I had known before I put the other two aside to dry. Hell yeah, there we go. I'm talking. Let's smooth those ones out a little bit. Sick. Alright. Take this one. No. Don't fall over. Alright. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're making motherfucking trees. That's fine. Alright, look at this third one. Yeah, so okay, so I'm just using this paper towel to kind of just messy up the wet paint that's on there. Oop. That one looks like it's a bit too dry. That one pulled up a little bit of the paper. That's fine. We will make it work. Hey, look. Do a dab, 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 dab. There. Yeah. Dude, that fucking works. Can't really see it, but now there's texture. Alright, there we go. Fuck yeah. Alright, let's do this. Alright, well, I'll call that good. Let's put you back up there. Dry, I guess. I gotta clean the station. You know, while I'm going to go clean this, I'm pretty sure that's for the time being. So yeah, I'm going to work on the trees. I'm working on the trees. There we go. I'm going to work on them off camera because it took a lot of work to do, and there's no reason to show you every single one. That would be kind of ridiculous. But yeah, so this is, I'm trying to think what else. I gotta wait for everything to dry if I can do more, because the next part is to start slicing them and then make some of them a little darker, so that way they're in the back. They'll have a lot less light, just to help sell that illusion of depth. So that will be, I'm not sure if I'm putting all these parts together to make one video, but if so, stay tuned to the next part, or just keep watching this video and there'll be more. Or maybe I'll just cut this section. We'll see. I can't tell what the focus is because I try to use my screwdriver thing, whatever. We're gonna be, this is all now dry and everything, so I'm gonna be start slicing it into tree shapes. So just basically a bunch of lines. I was thinking of making them darker, but I think it'll be fine to leave them brown because like during the day scenes, they won't be getting darker. Like trees are the same light. So I'm gonna do some camera tests, but right now I'm just going to slice them into decreasing sizes. And then that's how I'll get my depth, is having like some that are similar to the ones that are already made, which by the way, these are now all done, all 4 of them. Got all the branches and everything on them. So yeah, this first sheet, I'm probably gonna cut like the width of like this knife, probably the width of this handle, and then just go smaller, and then again mix them up the sizes, and then kind of put them like that because there'll be bigger trees in the back, you know, the whole thing. So let's get started on that. Oh, where'd my snap knife go? Oh, come on now. It's right here. Got a new sharp blade in there. So it looks like that's in focus. Let's go ahead and get going. guys, so here's the plan right now. The plan is to take the best pieces of wood, or fake wood. I'm gonna sturdy them up with these popsicle sticks and or these craft sticks. Just that way they're not bending. I'm just trying to think of like, how do I want it to... Because here's the thing, either I can glue them directly onto the board, but I'm worried that might like goof up or something. But if I glue them, I'll have to make like little, because I want it to have like depth, right? So I could do a piece of cardboard. So glue the furthest ones back, then do a piece of cardboard on top of them, glue the middle ones, glue another piece of cardboard, then glue the front ones. I think I might just... I have an idea. So I'm gonna cut this into strips, glue it to the strips, unify them with that wood, and then that way I can just kind of shimmy them around. That's what I'm gonna do. Just trying to think. I got 15 minutes left on this camera. There's a lot of curve to these backboards now because I put that paint on them. I gotta find those out. But yeah, I'm gonna do that off camera, and then but yeah, I'm gonna support them with these because my battery's almost dead. So yeah, I'm just gonna do it all off camera, and then I'll show you guys like what it looks like. Stay tuned for that. Alrighty, so far this is what I've done. I've glued these on the back, gluing them up like that. So far, that is what we're looking at. Look at that. Oh, God. Let me back up. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Those are trees. Alrighty, this is what I have so far. I got 3 sets. One. Sorry, I have my really close depth perception lens on. As you can see, boom, 1, 2, 3. And they're very different, where the fuck is my focus? Very different width, because the ones in the back, there was a lot thinner. These ones are kind of mix of thick and thin. But yeah, I'm thinking that kind of works. I mean, we'll have to see how it looks on camera and everything. And then I'm gonna build some spacers, so that way there's more room than just that cardboard. But I think so far, I think we're looking good.